Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It is February 4th, 6:10 p.m. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey. Ho. Hey. Oh. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I went to bed last night. Didn't do anything. This was a few dishes in the sink. Get up this morning and my kitchen is a mess. Look. I'm letting the water get hot like this crap. Ridiculous, y'all. It's so frustrating. I'm tired. I'm not complaining because God is good, but it is frustrating. I did go donate today. I took off today. I went and donated because it's something that I needed to go ahead and do, because it's things that I needed to do. And I needed to get that first donation out the way because it takes the longest. So I chose today. But y'all, afterwards, I came home and I laid down. It takes 2 hours. They don't open till 8. So when I got home, this should have been down here. Oh well. When I got home, it was 11:30. I laid down. I didn't get up until 3, almost 4 o'clock. And I was supposed to pick LaVille up at 4. Well, he ended up texting me and saying, come a little bit later. So, I went to the store. You guys, so I'm going to put that. So, what I did, because I rushed out, I'm trying not to be late to get him, but then, like I said, he texted and said 4:30, then he texted and said, make that 5. Fine. So, what I did was, I went to the dollar store, but I got a few things that we needed. I went to Aldi's, and then just now I stopped at on the way back at Leamington's to get what I need for dinner tonight, which I'm hoping will stretch, because I've been really tired. So, like this kitchen, like I said, when I went to bed yesterday, I knew it was some dishes. It wasn't a lot, and I also knew that LaVille was in here cooking his mussels or whatever them stinking things is, and but to him, he don't see a mess. To him, ain't no mess. I don't get it. I really don't. When I was in the store just now, and I'm not talking about nobody, trust and believe, nobody, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Matter of fact, I may start a segment called I'm Just Saying. I go in the line, it's only one person and 2 people in front of me, and neither one of them got a lot of stuff, and neither do I. And the young man that's behind the counter, behind the register, he's telling the lady who's checking out, he wanted her to look at his screen, his monitor. And he's trying to be discreet, would you like to, could you look at the monitor? What you want, what? I think she just wasn't understanding what he was saying. And so, he's trying to let her know that for whatever it was she was asking, I guess cash back, it wasn't enough on the card. So he was trying to let her know in a nice way what is on the card, that this is what it's saying. I never had much, and she wasn't getting it. The lady behind her her in front of me. Says he wants you to look at the screen, at the monitor. I know how much I had on my car when I left. He didn't say nothing. So he said, alright. She went on and typed in whatever, and it declined. He said it declined. And she said, how much on that? He said, that's what I was trying to tell you to look at the screen for. He said, that's what I was trying to tell you. So, so she's standing there with the people behind you. Ain't in no type of hurry, nothing. I mean, no, anyway. She does something on her phone. She said, try it now. She gave him a different amount. I guess that didn't work. And so she go, hold on. And she, I was looking at her like it was the next line empty, laying like, I don't be in the rushing people by no means where you go be expected to be held up at some time. It's a grocery store nonetheless. But sometimes you get people that you just, I didn't breathe hard or nothing like that. It's no need for all of that. The next lane, the young lady was closed, but she saw and heard the situation, so she went ahead and opened back up her lane. And so myself and the lady behind me went ahead and got in her lane and got right on out. Sorry, y'all, I'm just emptying out what's left, a little bit left in this pan so I can clean it. I don't know if there's anything in the refrigerator I need to wash, but right now I don't care. I just hate that I was too tired to do the little bit that needed to be done yesterday. Now I'm doing that and then some today in order to cook. When you want to cook, get it out the way, you want to get in, cook, and go. Last thing you want to do is wash dishes first. At least me. It's the last thing I want to do. I don't know about anybody else. But it's the last thing I want to do. So, when your sink is small, and you gotta maneuver and play all kind of tricks. And it's annoying. Like, I don't know why they can't get in their head, man. And food left in your plate. Empty it all out in the freaking garbage can. Well, I went ahead and pulled the garbage can out. I just already know. When you already know, ain't no need to be surprised, shocked, or anything like that. Just go and do what you gotta do. Now I could honestly, I could wash dishes while my food is cooking, but I would like to chop up some onions and bell peppers, so in order to do that, I need my area clean. Y'all, this smells so freaking good. This Ajax smells so good. How was your guys' day? Hope you all had a good day today. Hope it was a prosperous and a blessed day. I hope everyone's doing and feeling well. Especially with everything that's going on in our world today. Our prayers go out as always for everyone. All my brothers and sisters in Christ, as well as my family, friends, and loved ones, of course. But yeah, I had a blessed day, tiring day. Broke a nail. I was quite frustrated about it because, like I told y'all before, when I have fingernail polish on my nails, I don't know what they put in the fingernail polish. It helps my nails grow. But aside from that, the fingernail polish also protects my nails, because I noticed that today. When the fingernail polish started caking up and everything, so I went ahead and took it off. Right? Now, I took it off, and then maybe a half an hour after I took the fingernail polish off, y'all, it's cold outside. Half an hour, my fingernail broke. It cracked. And I was like, dang it. It was one of the long ones. And it really frustrated me. But I noticed the way it cracked, I must have bumped my hand. And I think, like I said, when I have the fingernail polish on my fingers, it seems to, I think, protect, aside from whatever they put in there, that polish seems to protect my nails. They don't break as easily. Right? So here's my nails now without the polish. Y'all see the growth? This is the one that broke. It was really long. I'm showing y'all now because I'm definitely going to put some polish back on them because I want them to continue to grow. I want to continue to protect them. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, just cracked. And I was trying to hold on to it till I get home where I can, usually I keep a file in my bag, but I don't have one in my bag this time where I could have filed it, but the way it cracked, it was going to break no matter what I did. It was just going to break regardless. So, and it still looks like I want to break a little bit down, a little bit further, but again, I'm going to file it down a little bit. And then go ahead and repolish. And just try to keep them polished, because it seems to be working. Show y'all what I got today. When after donating, I stopped to get gas on the corner. The gas down there was $3.07. So I put some gas in the car, and then I went to the gas station on North Avenue, which is the very first gas station I ever played slots at. The very first one I started winning anything at. And so I said, you know what? I got $20. I always try to keep $20 to myself, and every time I get paid, I'm trying to learn to pay myself first and don't spend it. So I tried that the last time I got paid, and then something happened, so I ended up spending it. But this time I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to spend it. I don't care what happens. I have to learn to remember that. Just no matter what happens, you don't have it. And I have to tell myself that, but it's like, this stuff keep happening, and you be like, okay, you have to. I end up spending it. So I'm really work hard on that, but I took 20 for myself, and I went in, I was like, in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm going to try Buffalo and see, because I knew Jeremiah had to get the car back, so obviously I wasn't going to be in the line anyway. So I went in, somebody was on Buffalo, I was like, dang it. So I sat on the machine right next to it, and looked at it, I was like, let me see if there's something over here that I might, be able to win off of. And they had I started playing not too long ago, Crazy Chickens and these pigs and whatever. Well, they had hens. I was like, okay, that's similar. And I had noticed that two of the hens were already full and ready to, looked like they were ready to explode. At least one of them was ready. The other one was getting it. But that don't mean nothing. Sometimes that's just how they draw you in. They make it look like it's ready, and you be sitting there forever putting money, and it never go. Right? Or do it, you don't get anything. But anyway, I played it. And long story short, I ended up winning $80. And I say 80 because I got my same 20 back plus 80. So that was good. That was awesome. So I left. I got up and I left. I'm learning to do that. Got up and I left. And that's the money I used to get the few things that I got today. There wasn't really anything to cook. I knew that on my way home. So I ended up grabbing something from the restaurant on the way home, which was stupid because that money could have been used to cook something. But like I said, I have to eat something after donating, and I was just drained. I really was. I wasn't as drained as I normally am, but it's been so long since I've been. I was drained, and so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab something. And I will say this, y'all. I don't know if anybody else has heard of that or even experienced it, but I've always been told this is the only arm that can take that I have a good vein. We can never use this one, never ever. This one has two veins, and they're crisscrossed. They're on top of one another. So this is a good arm, but it can also be difficult for some people because of how they stick, because the vein is, I have two veins on top of each other. They crisscross. And I had never noticed that. I always wonder why you can see clear that you can see the vein. Here you can't see nothing. Right? And this is the arm, I mean, it just flows, no problem. But today I was like, I just get in and download on it to be no problem. I was able to get in, so my iron was good, my hematocrit was good, my blood pressure was good, everything was good. Haven't been in a long time, a lot of changes, different people, it was so quiet. I was like, wow, normally it's just crowded, but it wasn't. They said, you know, now that it's been slow, the hours have changed, which is why I didn't know they opened at 8. But there was one girl in there. She was still there. She's really good. And she seen me coming through the door. She's like, oh, I haven't seen her in a while. And I was so happy because she is one of the girls who's stuck me many times with no problem. She knows what to do and how to do. And so when I seen her, I didn't even know she had seen me. But when I seen her, I was looking around to see if there was anybody, you know, that I knew. And she came right on over. She said, I saw you looking around. She said, welcome back. And I was like, I know. I was like, I'm so glad. She said, I saw you looking. She said, that's why I came over. Don't get me wrong, the other girls probably good too, but you know, you're so used to the people that you're used to that you know can stick you, get in there, and you know, you get out. So she came, she stuffed me. But the thing kept stopping. It kept saying high pressure something. I don't think the needle was in there all the way. That's one thing I have noticed in doing it. Like Sue, I didn't see her. Sue gets it in there. Sometimes too far in there, and it hurt a little. But so it kept stopping. I told the girl, I said, look, I said, I don't think it's in there deep enough. The other girl. And so she came and she adjusted and she moved it around and put it in a little bit deeper. And after that, I was smooth sailing because I should have been in and out. Since there's no saline, it moves quicker. And then you have to, you know, drink the Gatorade or Powerade that they give you because there's no saline. So, yeah, once she moved that, I was in and out. You know, I just pumped that on and out, in and out. I was so grateful for that. So grateful. So grateful. The boy didn't do no whole serious physical on me because I had been there so many times, like, you know, I already knew everything. Everything is really repetitive. So, but I was ready, you know, for questions just in case. But yeah, pretty much in and out. I'm grateful for that. There was a, the first one I thought that they was closed, to be honest with you, because I didn't know they opened at 8. I was so used to 7 in the morning. It never dawned on me that they changed their hours to 8. And like even back then, when you come 7 and they're not open, it'll usually say it'll be a sign or something on the door saying running late or opening late today or whatever. They usually let you know. And so I didn't see that, and because it was so dark, I was like, man, maybe they closed down. So I had went to CSL, which is not too far. I've gone to a CSL before, but I go to the one out here, which I like. It's always crowded, but I still like the people. And this one out there in North Lake, I didn't like. When I went in, it was empty. It wasn't, a whole lot of people or nothing like that. It wasn't like it was crowded, interacting people or nothing like that. But the fact that you go in and you standing there and nobody says anything, welcome, what do you need, nothing. Nobody says anything. The security guard came up. I'm communicating with the security guard. He's asking me questions and he tell the girl, she's sitting right there. And I was like, you know what? And then I was looking at their prices and everything. I was like, nah. I was like, let me go. While I was sitting there, I looked up. After I said, something told me just look it up. And I did, and just to see if they were closed. I was going to see if there was another one close by. And it turns out they just opened at 8. And so I said, screw it, I'm going to go back to Octo. I'm not going to, because I didn't like the vibe, I just didn't. And it's sad. Poor customer service makes a difference. It really does. It really does. And it's just sad that a lot of us don't know how to talk or communicate properly with people. And man, y'all never spoke to anybody, just the white security guard. Just the security guard. He was really nice. And get it, they may be busy or whatever, but there's places I've gone, regardless of how busy they are, they acknowledge that somebody came through that door and somebody's standing there. And I'm the type of person, I'm not going to be like, hello, excuse me, no, because I know people are busy, so I respect that and I give that time. But you knew somebody came in the door, so common sense would be like, let me check, look and see if there's, something I can do to help somebody, answer a question or whatever. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's not enough. They don't pay enough for me to deal with this lazy lack of, So yeah, we're back to where I normally go. Okay. Alright, almost y'all. Almost done with the kitchen. This is the suck part. You have to clean the kitchen before you can even cook. A meal that it won't even take but a half an hour. But you gotta spend an hour to clean a kitchen. And it's not even a big kitchen at that. But I am a little frustrated with myself because I should have did this yesterday. I was just too tired. Just too tired. Yeah, I keep this container so whenever I make cookies, I put them in here. I'm gonna dry that off in a minute. Turn this off. Let's get these dishes dried and put away so I can use this counter. And my coffee pot, I'm gonna clean that out as well. Wash the dishes, sweep the floor. So I think I'll do that once I get the food on the stove. While it's cooking, I'll do those. Get that little bit out the way. Okay. Now turn it down, I'm recording. I forgot about this pan, y'all. They'll turn it down. Turn it down a bit, I'm recording. Huh? What you say? Keep these as well because they can be used for something. Don't necessarily know what that something is all the time, but it can be. Put sugar in there, hold my sugar, things like that. I'm tired, I'm recording, I'm finna cook, but I gotta clean before I can cook. Yeah, same old thing. The bell thought Chapo was barking. This friend had a little dog in here. And Bell walked in the door and heard whoop whoop. He looked down at Chapo and Chapo looked at him. And it was the funniest thing. This cat barking now. Alright. But none past Chapo look crazy, yeah. But barking would be one of them. Now they say tomorrow it's gonna be freezing cold. Ice. Look at that. Stay warm. I don't think I have anything. Y'all, this morning on my way. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move as quickly as I can because I don't have that much space left. I have to get videos out and up and all of that. It's just crowding up the space. So let me just quickly show y'all what I got. From Aldi's, I got cat food, which I'm gonna give him in a moment. Clean out his bowls. I just swept. I'm gonna clean out his bowl and everything. I got some coffee. This is medium roast. It's instant. I have mild cheddar, sharp cheddar cheese, cream cheese, not for me, butter, turkey, bologna, soda. Got the soda from the gas station when I start to get gas. Box of Lucky Charms and chocolate puffs when you have a taste for sweet. Move chopper, move chopper. I don't have time for this. Okay. And also at Aldi's, I got tissue, which I really would have rather got at Walgreens, but didn't want to make no extra stop. 2 loaves of bread, crackers for the chili, cinnamon bagels, blueberry bagels. So as y'all can see, not a lot of stuff, but enough to, last. Just putting everything up. keep my bags, go back on my door in my room so when I go out, I can remember to grab them.
Man, what the fuck?
Coffee's gonna go down here. Okay, I'll go ahead and put stuff in the refrigerator really quick. Over. Alright. Next, y'all. From the dollar store. Paper towel. Isn't that pretty? This cup from dollar store. Women Daily with iron. Wipes, charger, some more instant coffee, glasses, Fabulosa, spray, I saw tape to fix the name tag on the mailbox. That's that. Nail polish. And last, at Remington, got 2 of these for me. And this is what I'm cooking tonight. I have 3 of these, and I'm going to add onions and bell peppers and stuff to it, okay? So I'm going to pull all this stuff up, get dinner going, and I'll come back to y'all a little bit later. Good morning, you guys. It is Wednesday, February 5th, 5:37 a.m. I've been trying to record since 5, to be honest. I forgot why I was trying to tell you about a dream I had right quick so I can lay back down until 6. But I'm just now clearing up some space so that I can record. So I'm going to try to remember. There were 2 dreams that I had, and God, trying to record it made me forget. And I think they ran into each other. I don't know. All I can remember is walking down this, this path. It felt like in a way I was, in some kind of, how can I explain it? Like, it wasn't like a regular street at first. It was almost like I was coming down off of a mountain or some kind of hiking path type of thing. And I'm walking down that kind of fast, like it's going down. And there's a guy next to me, really tall guy, white guy, and it looks like he was a doctor, and we walking down this path, and I'm telling him it's like I had been down the path before. And as we're walking down, all of a sudden it's like we're on this like suburbia, I guess, type street, and there was this house, but for some reason it's like you would expect to see like a nomadic type setup, but it wasn't. It was an actual house, an actual street. And I kept saying as we're walking that I think we've been here before. I think we've been to this house before, is what I'm saying as we're walking. And prior to that point, I guess had been walked down this path by myself and went to this house by myself and was saying as I was walking, I think I've been here before. There was a lady being taken out by ambulance, and she had on all white, I guess the sheet or whatever, and something was going on with her in her private area, and she was crying and just a whole bunch of stuff going on. And so now I'm walking down this path with this guy who I believe is the doctor, and I'm saying the same thing to him, that I think we've been here before. And so we like in a hurry, I guess, and as when we get to her and the ambulance, the people were about to put her in the ambulance, he was like, hold up, wait, and before they could say anything, he stuck his hand in her private part, pulled his hand out. He said, wait, I know what's going on. He said, you have to, I forget the words that he said. I honestly, in the dream, heard what he said exactly, but now cannot remember what he said. But he ended up ripping a piece of the sheet or something that she was wrapped in down there, and it was comical almost. It was like a cartoon almost, because whatever that was, it was like a towel, and he ripped it and put part of it on the towel that was wrapping in her area, I guess. I don't know. And it's like the two met, and all of a sudden she was fine. I don't know. And then he said, okay, now let's operate, let's do something. And I'm like, what? And he's telling me what to do, and I'm doing it, but I was doing it calm, like I've done it all the time. And at this point, it's like it wasn't me, but it was me. And so she's fine now, and we're leaving, and everything's perfect, and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh my God, that was amazing. And he was like, yeah, based off of what you was explaining to me when we were coming, when we were walking down, I had an idea what was going on. And so thank you for that. And thank you for, assisting me. Like, you're the first person I could tell what to do and just jump right in and do it. And da 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 da. And I really appreciate that. And da 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 da. And all the time I'm thinking, yeah, it was my first, I had told him it was my first time ever doing something like that. And in my mind, I was going, and I don't wish to ever do it again. Because the way he was talking, it was like, yeah, you're going to help me. And, da 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 da. And all of a sudden in the dream, I'm now with my mom and sister. I guess we was going somewhere, and they had come to pick me up, and I had on this jacket, and the jacket I had on kind of reminded me of the jacket, your high school jacket, with the letter on it and all of that. And my hair was up in a ponytail, but it was almost like a messy ponytail. And oh God, I remember in a dream my mom saying she didn't like it. She was looking at me like I was weird or something, and as we was getting ready to go out, she had asked my sister, do you like that? And my sister looked at my hair, she kind of touched it, and she didn't say anything. And I was like, okay, hello? And she was like, well, I mean, it's not bad, but, it's different. I was like, okay. And so I'm like, feeling really, really weird that they didn't like it. I looked in the mirror, and the size of my hair was poking all out on the side. And I was like, that's not what I did. Like, all of a sudden, why am I looking like this? I know the ponytail I did, but everything was pulled up neat. The ponytail itself was kind of messy. And it was braided, but it was messy. I guess the way it felt, she didn't like or something. I don't know. But when I looked in the mirror, like I said, the size of my hair was poking all out. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what happened there. But
So we ended up in the car, and I'm in the back seat. And my mom just kept looking back at me strange. It just was a strange feeling and a strange ride. And then I woke up. I just woke up. Like, I don't know. It was just really weird. It was really weird. But the part about the doctor, about, you know, that lady and everything, it just seemed like I had a similar dream before, like that path or whatever we were walking down. It just all seemed familiar, you know, just that part of it. Not her being on the stretcher and whatever she was going through and everything he did and had me do. It's just the part of going down that, like, that path, I'm sorry, that path that it just seems so familiar. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. It is 5:44. And I'm going to go ahead and just lay back down for a few more minutes until 6. And then I'll get up and get ready because I have to leave out of here at 6:30 to take LaVille. So I'll leave out at 6:25 so I can warm the car up. And then I gotta hurry up back because I do the list today. Yeah. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.